Alright, hi everyone, Scar the Doll. So Scar the Doll, we got a note from a guy who's kind of scary but probably is actually going to help us. Kakizaki. The note Kakizaki left has a number written on it. Yeah, got the key. We went through this before. Yeah, I was just about to go to bed. And this is where we left off yesterday. Go to sleep. My first day in Tokyo is over. Tired beyond belief, I collapse onto the bed. Despite all my fatigue, though, I cannot fall asleep right away. I'm sorry about my stumbling over my words. I never anticipated anything like this. Just what has happened to my sister? Oh, Asumi, how strange, Asumi. What on earth are you doing here? She's imagining her sister talking to her, I'm guessing. What am I doing? I've been worried sick about you. You haven't returned any of my calls. Ha ha ha, you're right. I forgot to call you back. I'm so sorry, Asumi, but I'm glad you're here. She sounds kinda irresponsible. Now I can show you all around Tokyo. Well, you'd better. I was so worried, sis. Sis? My imagination creates a conversation between my sister and me. With her imaginary words echoing in my mind, I fall asleep. Dream sequence, I knew it. Am I dreaming? Somebody is standing with their back to me. But I can't remember. Who is it? This is a dream. I don't like it. I feel a little sick. I've had this dream a lot recently. A dream in which I am fully aware that I am dreaming. I want to wake up now. Who is that? Someone I have met? No, it's not just that. Computer noises and the music, I gotta say. It's someone very special to me. Is it my sister? Are you my sister? If so, please turn around. Please, don't get me worried. A woman with long hair is standing with her back toward me. It's very dark. A very dark place. She's fat, is she? Crouching a little, she seems to be struggling to support the weight of her own body. Talk to the woman. What's making you suffer so much? If there's anything I can do, please let me know. Let me see your face. Hey, why won't you ever turn to face me? You are someone special to me. You are, aren't you? Please, let me see your face. It's gonna be like something scary, right? A jump scare of some sort? The woman with the long hair slowly begins to move her heavy body. And very slowly, she turns around. As weird as the music is, it's good for the scene, I think. Look at the woman's face and a jump scare. That was not a very good jump scare, I gotta say, I'm sorry. A terrible scream. That was terrible, but not in the way you were hoping, I'm thinking. I cannot tell if the scream came from my own mouth, or from the woman in the dream. I wake up covered in sweat, open my eyes. Oh, do I gotta hit enter? December 19th. As soon as I wake up, I head for Mikozuka Lab. It's the only place I can think of that might hold the secret of my sister's disappearance. I mean, those are the only, that and apartment I'm in are the only locations we know about, right? Last night, a student named Kakizaki gave me a note with a key code written on it. This should have allowed me to go to the 3rd floor of the lab. Maybe some of the students there can tell me something that will help me out. Maybe the one called Sheena might hold the key. In the main street, there seems to be some sort of commotion. What's going on? Something happened? People are pointing and looking in the direction of the subway. Student A is very blue and appears to have 2 bodies. Hey, what's going on? I don't know. Someone said something about an accident in the subway. Really? What happened to the person? What happened to the person? I don't know how you're supposed to... It's a very awkwardly phrased sentence. Who knows? Feeling strangely ill at ease, I pick my way through the crowd to the subway station. Fatal accident? Hey, did you hear? Someone tried to commit suicide by jumping in front of a train. Yeah, but I was just heading to the ticket gate when it happened. So, did the person who jumped survive? Are you crazy? Of course not. The driver must have hit the brakes, but there was no way to stop the train. Suicide by jumping in front of a train. I wonder why they did it. Dunno. I think it'll be hard to identify who it was in that state. A suicide, an identified body. These ominous words clatter around my head. Could it be? My sister? I mean, it's gotta be plot important somehow, right? Go to Hongo Station. Hongo subway station is nearing the end of rush hour. It is crowded with students and onlookers. The police are there and no one can go through the ticket gate. I might be able to go through if I say the dead person might be a member of my family. Let's listen to the onlookers. I hear there's blood all over the platform. No, I heard the body disintegrated on impact and there's nothing left. The whole station is filled with rubberneckers, all trying to catch a glimpse of the platform. The only way to get through is to tell the police that the body might be my sister. I can't leave here not knowing. My sister is missing, and for all I know, her body could be here. I have to see the body. I have to put my mind at ease. Excuse me. Yes, may I help you? That's what police sound like. The police officer seems to have realized from my expression that I am not a mere onlooker. I mean, you probably are. It's probably not your sister, right? Given what I know about the game. Like, it's not just gonna... The game's not gonna end here, right? I go to this subway station, it's my sister, she's dead, game over? That would suck. The officer listens to me attentively. The person who committed suicide, it might be a member of my family. My voice fades almost entirely to nothingness as I speak. If it turns out that what I'm saying is true, then my heart feels constricted. I feel an odd pressure in my chest. Please, come this way. As I go through the ticket gate, crowds of people gaze at me. A murmur of excitement can be heard coming from the throng. Yes. The police officer returns, apparently with permission from the officer in charge. Could you just wait here for a little while? I am led into what appears to be some sort of staff room. After waiting a while, I see 2 people emerge after answering some questions. Oh, I still can't believe it. I'm never taking the front carriage ever again. I just know I'm gonna see this in my dreams tonight. Me too. I wish I hadn't seen anything. Please come this way. Brace yourself. And then I see the body. Oh, is there gonna be a graphic for this? That's scary. Look at the dead body. I feel so uneasy, so nervous. I have never felt like this before. I am kind of scared they're gonna show, like, a dead body in this game. That's how some of these games are, right? My sister would never kill herself. She's always been the one to keep my spirits up. Are you okay? If you're ready, then... Okay, I am actually getting kind of nervous here about what they're gonna show. I'm ready. Finally, I see the body. Oh, what's the graphic gonna be? Oh. The body is so badly damaged by the impact that it maintains no semblance of its former shape. Okay, that's not too bad of a graphic, but clearly this is not my sister. The body is very badly damaged, and I can tell that it is male. If you had told them it was your sister you were worried about, they would have been able to tell you that the body was male. No, I don't think it's her. It's not my sister. Your sister? Then it's definitely not her. This is a male body. You could have just told them that earlier. You looked so certain about the body. I thought you had a suicide note or something. Trying my hardest not to vomit, I take another look at the body. But this is... It looks a lot like... Yeah, it's the guy! This looks like someone I met yesterday. The guy who gave her the note. This is him. Instinctively, I cover my mouth. It is hard to stop from vomiting. This horribly disfigured face is telling me something. I feel like I have met this man. It's the guy who gave you the note. Kakizaki, whatever his name is? Kamizaki? That's it, I remember now. This is the guy who got frightened when he saw me and gave me the key code yesterday. This is Kakizaki for the doctorate program. I knew it. I mean, it looks like him, but I have no proof at all. Tell him that. What's more, the body's badly disfigured, and I only met Kakizaki yesterday. Unbelievable. This dead man looks like the guy I met yesterday. He was like either murdered or pressured into killing him. Oh, so like everything up to this point I'm guessing was just like a warm-up, and here's where you can make choices that lose the game. From this point on, assume these choices may lead to unfortunate consequences for her and the game may end. It is recommended that you save frequently and maintain several save files. As I expected. Alright, I'm glad they're telling me this. You know what? We're not going to end the video quite yet, but we're going to save... No, I mean, we can save again later on if we need to. Like, we can replay, I mean, to this point if we need to. It's not that hard. Why would I go to the street right now? Because, let's go to the lab. Proceed to entrance through a gate. It is so quiet around the building, and it seems no one is here. This lab is only used by a select handful of researchers and students. One thing I'm gonna say here I'm thinking about... No, I'll save that thought till later, at the end. I'm only gonna record for a couple more minutes. Among these people, there must be someone who knows the truth. Someone who can help me. The incinerator. Entrance gate. Let's go to the first floor of the lab. The offices of the professor and the assistant professor are on the second floor. The students' rooms are on the third. I want to go to the second floor. Yeah. The offices of the professor and the assistant professor are on the second floor, and the students' rooms are on the third. Alright, we'll go to the third floor now. That's what we got. Enter the 4-digit code. This is the number that Mr. Kakizaki told me last night. It's 0268, right? I didn't write it down actually, but that looks right. This is the only security measure. As soon as I enter the right code, the door swings open. Now I can head up to the 3rd and 4th floors of the lab. The student rooms are on the 3rd floor. Like, the problem right now, there's not really any direction to tell me what the right choice is going to be. But we're nearing the end. I'm going to save right now here. I'm just going to, yeah, new slot, of course. One thing I'm thinking here that I was trying to allude to earlier on is there's this concept of, like, the way difficulty works in interactive fiction is, like, how the game like moves between you making a choice that puts you in a failure state and you actually getting to know you lose the game. Like, if I do something wrong in this game, am I going to die the moment I do it? Or like how long is it going to take me to find out that I've locked myself out of winning? Because, like, given the whole message was, like, you want to keep multiple saves, that implies that it's, you know, it's enough time for you to, like, save and that kind of thing before something horrible happens. Which makes me a bit paranoid about managing my saves. I wonder if there's a way to, like, create more copies than the game wants to let you. I don't know if that's cheating. I mean, it's a visual novel. Can you cheat at a visual novel? I mean, I guess you could look up a guide, but I'm not going to do that. Well, I mean, in any case, we have, like... I guess the point I should say, I've got to stop stuttering, like, mumbling over my own words. The point here... I want to have kind of like an authentic experience of this game, right? That's usually the point of these, so I might as well just, until it starts giving me like too much trouble, whatever that may mean, I may as well just, you know, play it to what I think would be fair to the game and just seeing how much I get punished for it. I don't know, maybe that seems like a reasonable idea to me.